got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man, touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too? Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Yeah. Glizz out. Yo, man. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hate, no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. Don't I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 2 twin on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hate, no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see my need. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Rock, rock, rock. Hey, all the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back, they yelling,
bring 'em out,
bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown. between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, give a side guys. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a pride. I hit the crib.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Completed to his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Allen now on first down. Dumped off to his running back. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Again, Allen to the air. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
319!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
319!
Back to the well again.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Allen. Has it down close. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it! Knock it, Cowboy 80! Dragon 60! Steady!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. This is a heater going deep. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Okay, ready?
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. Ooh, almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. They'll bring up fourth down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Takes this in at the 25. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. They'll run here on first down. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
19.
Slot man motioned over.
Panther 11. 60 Maverick.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion. But the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hand off now from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
He's got a man left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Give now to the running back. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
56.
Now Allen. Forced out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Jack. Nike, 18. Warriors, 17. 18, Rammer. 18, Rammer.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
Cougar 19.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment.
On the jump.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Mike, pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Setting up the screen. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready. Tap.
Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it but throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
60 even. 60 even.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Ready? Come on.
They'll run it from the gun. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Lions. Mustang 19.
Running back sent in motion.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Riggs. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the red zone on 1st. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get their first points of this game just before halftime. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Noel to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Play action now with Allen. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 10, still at the 28. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 43. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on second down. Allen looking to throw. Locates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap. We've set of downs from 37. First down throw for Allen. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Connects there, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Dragon 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Nick, pass him on, man.
A give now from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready? 70, Timberwolves. Rig alert, rig alert. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
On the set.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Viking, 18. Hurt.
They send a man in motion.
18, Pioneer.
3rd and short, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw again, it's Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Daniels now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Offense in the hurry up here.
65.
Second and goal.
He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with third and goal from the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Two yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal. Man in motion here.
Ready.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Come on. Hit. Back all 80. Ready,
Fourth down, pass coming. This is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 14.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was JT Tuimolo out there for the stop. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Second and 6 coming up here.
319.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Brown 80.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. They give it to him again. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in legal basement put.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running this one left. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Offense to the line for second down.
Hey, tight. Hey, home. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
What's that?
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down. Gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 5.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
What's that?
Running left side by Jefferson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
What's that?
There's a handoff up the gut. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys making a 10-point ball game.
Cowboys 24. Commanders 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready? 65 says, take man. 10 through 11, 10 through 11. 79 Broncos. Riggs. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Trying to push deep downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down approach, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks.
Out of the gun, Daniel. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Throwing now. can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Daniels now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Washington calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To their own side of the field now, Brock. This is second and long.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Long deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to pass it here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. One after added on by Elliott. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Runners to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Daniels back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
Here he goes, one final shot. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there.